I just feel good. Like, I feel like myself. Like, I feel like I could conquer the world. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Fit Friday. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. We're gonna get the vlog started off today. I just had some lean cuisine. That's what I had for lunch. So we are getting dinner ready. We are having spaghetti. Derek is having whole wheat pasta and I am having some spaghetti squash. Derek doesn't care for the spaghetti squash. I really like it, so it's not so much of a like giving up kind of thing for me to have it. I enjoy eating it. Derek really doesn't care for it at all. So I really enjoy it. That's what I'm having. We're both having a salad and we're going to eat and then we'll check back in with you guys and let you know how our weight loss went this week. What was that? Your famous fart sound. So let's get to our Fit Friday stuff. We're gonna get to our weigh-ins. I had a really good week. You had a harder time this week. This week was much easier for me and much harder for you, and it was the opposite last week.
I had a hard time keeping soda away.
Soda, yeah, you had a hard time keeping soda away.
And bread. I had more bread this week. Yeah. So you started last week 241.2, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think I was 241.2 and I weighed in and I was 240.4 this week. So 0.8 pounds. Almost a pound.
But you lost what, 3 pounds last week?
But I did lose 3 pounds last week. So it's averaging out.
You had a tougher week.
I did have a tougher week, but we've been exercising and everything like that. So I mean, yes, I would like to lose weight. Overall, I just want to be healthier.
Yeah.
Too. So what's yours?
So last week I have to think about these numbers. I don't know. Well, I think still partially because I have to really think to put a 2 in front of my weight instead of a 3 because it was a 3 for so long that I'm still not used to. Even almost not quite a year. Yeah. About 6 months later, I still am having a hard time saying 2. So I was 287 a week ago and today I weighed in at 283.8. So 3.2 pounds. I'm thrilled.
That's what I lost last week.
Yeah. I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm so excited. That's like a good hearty weight loss. I'm feeling good. Like when I get in the shower or I don't have clothes on, I can tell a difference already. Like, yeah, I feel like when you eat unhealthy food, you may not gain a ton of weight, but I just feel so much more bloated and just, I don't know, just feeling funny. And so for the past week, I have felt so amazing. This week, I have not craved any bad food. It may have something to do with the fact that I've been having a little bit of ice cream here and there, and that seems to completely satisfy my craving for any kind of bad food. I've been eating healthy. I've been eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then a snack after dinner. I've been drinking a lot of water. I've been drinking only water. I have not had a soda in 2 weeks now. And what? No?
Yeah, you have.
Oh, I thought Derek looked at me and shook his head and I was like, wait, when have I been drinking soda?
No, you're good.
And so week 2 was just good for me. I just did well. Other than last night was a really hard run. It was really tough for me. But if you can make it through that first week, your body starts to notice the changes. It starts to say, hey, I feel better. So let's just stick to what we're doing. And so this week was a good week. 3.2 pounds is amazing. I want to stay right at 2 pounds a week. So the extra this week makes up for the not as great loss last week. And so I just hope we can continue that into the next week. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm kind of paying attention to what I eat and putting it in my little MyFitnessPal app. But I don't do it every day. I just kind of do it when I think of it. And I'm just kind of like, I don't want to say eating what I want, but lately what I want has been healthy food. So like last night I was hungry after dinner. I grabbed an apple, whereas I would have grabbed a bag of chips or a cookie or something. I didn't even have to think about it. That's just what I wanted. So I grabbed it. So, and tonight, substituting the spaghetti squash for the pasta. It was delicious. I'm stuffed and I didn't have a ton of calories, but it's going to keep me full for the next until tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we have our two run we have our 2 run tomorrow. So we have started filming Fit Fridays. We have been filming them on Fridays and posting them Friday afternoon, but with this guy waking up at 4 p.m. getting a video up by 6:30 was a crazy thing. So today's Thursday, so we're actually doing it a day early. So tomorrow is our 2-mile run. We've been doing 1.5 miles, so tomorrow it's up to 0.5 mile. I'm interested to see how we feel. I'm not sore today, like in the slightest, not at all.
I think I'm sore just in my thighs a little bit.
Yeah?
But after the first run, my hip flexors hurt, my abs hurt, my legs hurt, my calves hurt, my feet hurt. It was bad. So I think we're getting
better. Yeah, I just feel good. Like I feel like myself. Like I feel like I could conquer the world. I don't know that I can, but that's how I feel. So yeah, let us know how you guys did for week 2. I know a lot of you have been tweeting us saying that you're walking, and a lot of you guys have been commenting on Instagram about how you guys are walking and you're eating healthy, and we're so proud of you guys. It's so exciting to have people to do it with us. Yeah, it's exciting to see. I know a lot of people last week commented on how much weight they had lost, and so it was really exciting and motivating. A lot of you guys did really well. Last week I did not do so hot, but I had to get back in the groove of things, and it's just kind of like I just fall into this like rhythm where it's just I just get it, and sometimes I fall out of it for a couple of months, but if I can just get it and stick with it, then I just do really well.
Yeah.
Like I lost 100 pounds last year. If I can just get it and stay in it, then I can knock out these last 80 pounds. It's just like,
let's see, tips this week.
oh no, we need to do goals, our SMART goals for next week. That's what we haven't done yet.
We can do SMART goals and tips.
Okay,
because
Derek wants to give you guys some tips. Apparently he thinks he has some cool tips.
I have not had a soda in 2 days now.
Good job.
And I found that yes, I want the soda and I want the caffeine, but I've found that if I eat fruit when I want it, then
you don't crave it as much.
I don't crave it as much. So that would be my tip of the week. And we have some kiwis and some pears. The pears are still ripening because they were really hard.
I think a lot of diets tell you to stay away from fruit. I found that when we like look for certain diets, they say no fruit. That is like our saving grace.
Like I'm a sugarholic.
Yeah.
So like I need something sweet.
And it tastes, I mean, I can totally eat an apple instead of have a cookie. I mean, it's just as good for me. It's much easier to have a cookie than to take the time to cut an apple and get the seeds out and everything, but it's so much better for you. Yeah. And you just feel good after you eat it. You don't have any guilt. You're not sitting there saying, oh, I shouldn't have had that cookie. You're like, I had an apple today. Go me.
Yeah.
So what are your SMART goals?
SMART goals this week. To keep up the running. So
yes, so we're doing good.
We are running tomorrow. Obviously, this is the Fit Friday vlog, and we're running on Friday, and y'all won't see that until maybe the next day. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
I thought you said to what we're going to be running on Fat Friday. I was like, maybe we should have called it Fat Friday instead of Fit Friday.
No, Fit Friday. But we are running 3 days a week. I want to increase my mile or decrease my time for my mile. Yeah. I'm at like 11 minutes and 20 seconds right now. I'd like to have it under 11 by the end of next week.
Which might be hard, and we're not putting too much pressure on ourselves because we're not just continuing with 1.5 miles and trying to get a better time. We're increasing how far we have to go. So with that, I think comes sometimes a little more time.
Yeah. I want to keep with my soda regimen that I really set up to begin with, which is 1 every 3 days. Okay. Because I know I just know me, so I know I can't say I'm not going to have a soda. That's an unrealistic goal, and that's part of being a SMART goal, is it has to be realistic. So 1 every 3 days, and I guess that's
2 is good.
Yeah, 2.
So those are your 2 SMART goals for next week. So for week 3 for me, this week, I know week 1 I said that I wanted to drink more water. This week I kind of paid attention to how much water I was drinking just in general for the day. I think I'm staying right around 60 ounces, which is not enough. So I'm going to try, no, next week I'm upping it to 80. That's what I'm going to do. It's 80 ounces of water every single day, which is what, 4 of the bottles that we buy. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm also trying to get more on a schedule. I noticed that if I have a plan when I get out of bed in the morning, then I get things done during the day. If I just kind of get out of bed and sit on the couch for a little while and then eventually make it to the shower, things just don't go very well. So if I get up, I take Tiny out on a walk, I take a bottle of water with me, so I've already got an entire bottle done for the day. I just make sure that it's completely gone by the time I get back. And then I get right into my day. I don't sit around on the PlayStation or whatever. I do laundry, or I go do my dog visits, whatever I need to do for the day, and I take a bottle of water with me then. Then I try to have another bottle either before or after dinner, and then another bottle before bed. So that would be my 80 ounces. Right now I'm getting somewhere between 60 and 80. Occasionally I get more.
You started to really do that though. You had to get up
oh
so
my
many
gosh.
times. I heard her because I work out in the living room, right?
Yeah.
So I can hear her when she gets up. She got up like 10 times. I was like, how much is left?
So that is my plan. Those are my SMART goals for this week. I'm going to drink more water, and I'm going to stick to my schedule and plan for the day so that I can make sure to get my healthy eating in. That plan also helps me get my breakfast in. I have breakfast before I go and do my dog visits. I have started going to bed right around the same time every night. I used to just go to bed crazy times. Some nights I'd go to bed at 1 a.m., some nights 3 a.m., some nights 5 a.m., and I just wasn't able to go to sleep very often. So I'm trying to go to sleep around the same time and get up at the same time. I've been setting my alarm for the next day instead of just waking up when I wake up. So that has really helped, and I think that just kind of helps me feel better as a whole throughout the day and makes me feel like I can do more too. Anyways, we love you guys. Congratulations on completing week 2 or week 1 or day 1, whatever it is for you guys. If you haven't started yet, start now, because it makes such a difference in your life. You can be so much happier, I promise. But we will see you guys on Sunday. We love you.
Bye guys.